Hey Evan, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Edgar. Doing good.
Nice, man. Should be interesting here at night. It's been a while since I've driven here at night.
Yeah, it took me a bit to get some of the braking points down, especially after the start finish there. That first right-hander up the hill.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a couple that still get tricky if sometimes I can't see the braking points I'm used to, and I gotta remember to kind of have something for nighttime too.
Yep.
But yeah, the session's live now.
Yeah, I'm on that low
Radio check.
right
Spotter,
now.
radio check.
Okay, cool.
Connected. Channel switched.
Having a hard time getting going today. We got rain today. Every time it's raining, I get sleepy. So.
Oh, I hear you. It's nice to sleep when it's raining. I know I'm a bit tired myself, but here we just have heat. It's like, we'll see how hot it gets today. Yesterday it was in the 80s, mid 80s. Like 2 days like that is kind of surprising, you know? But I'm sure we'll break out with rain.
Around. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got it pretty hot over there too, and then all of a sudden it switched to rain, huh?
Yeah, it was just pretty much the weekend there.
Oh, okay.
And then just kind of died back off again.
It's not bad to get a couple hot days and then a nice break with the rain showers.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, I checked out that Ferrari 488 GTE and R Factor 2 at LeMans, and man, that car feels good.
Drive pretty fun.
Yeah, it drives good. It feels good right out of the box. Baseline setup just feels really good. Force feedback feels good. Car handles well. It is nice.
I need to try R Factor again sometime. I haven't played it in years, but I remember the force feedback being really fun.
There's some good things about it, you know. The only drawback is I usually play it, get excited about it, the driving in it, but once I kind of get more excited and try to do multiplayer stuff, that's when I leave and come back to iRacing.
Yeah, that's kind of how a set of Corsa was for me.
Totally. Yeah, same thing. A set of course that you have some fun, you get excited, then you start joining lobbies and you're like, oh crap, forget this.
Yeah.
So many of them are that way. They all have something good, you know, but then once you get to that multiplayer competitive aspect, you always wind up back here in iRacing, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Sean Cole. I watched a lot of his videos. And
Yeah.
He talked about at some point R Factor. I don't know whether they still got the leg up on that area, but like the actual tires with like flex and stuff, you know.
Yeah,
like
you kind of can feel it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the nice thing is the tire model is good in R Factor 2 and the cars feel good, but yeah, it's just too bad what happens there. I mean, like, you know, Race Room has also some cars, kind of like Automovilista, where it's really nice, something totally different, but yeah, it just...
Does it drive a little bit like like AMS and Project Cars? Because that's another title I've actually never tried it out, but it looked kind of interesting.
I like the way that Automobilista and I like the way it drives. Honestly, it feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Need a little tweaking of things, but it's a pretty good thing, you know, and quite a few different cars. Race Room can be fun just because of the content you get with it, you know, but I feel like it's changed somewhat. It doesn't feel as good as it used to, but you never know. I guess I could need to make some changes to my wheel. All right, I'm gonna load the setup and get out on track.
Yeah, I've been trying. I'm gonna test having it on automatic, but then
Okay.
like playing with that boost button in between. I keep it on.
Yeah.
Like if I don't got a car around me, I keep that in-car adjustment screen up to look at the deployment.
Oh, okay. I see.
And after I do a few laps, if it hasn't learned me well enough yet, and it's still leaving 20% deployment on the
Oh,
table,
okay.
then I'll try to sporadically press that boost button in places to get my full allotment.
So, oh, I see HYS deployment. That's where you see it, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and even on manual, like if you're not pressing the button at all, the boost button, it'll still do deployment like on its own, like a little bit, It won't do as much as when you're hitting the button, but it'll do some coming out of corners and stuff. So it still has kind of some smart
Okay.
feature technology to it.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, because I thought I could hear a little whine every once in a while anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear.
2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 3, 2. 3, 4, 5. 6, 5, 4. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Looks like we had a couple other guys in the session.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Sector 224.062.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, that's good.
7.
Sector
Tienes combustible como para 2 vueltas.
6, 4, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sector 424.60.
6, 4, 3, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm gonna remap the button real quick.
Yeah, put that guy in the most
4.5.
comfortable spot.
4, 3, 1.
Okay, I got it now.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Oh crap, we've just had a stop go penalty.
Oh, cool. Wojtek, Wojtek, he runs the Absolute Beginners League. He just joined in too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had asked him about if he wanted to run in here, but
Pit exit's clear.
I don't think he's gonna have enough time to run an endurance race.
4, 5, 4, 3.
What's he drive usually?
The Audi touring car and Formula 3 and Skip Barber.
5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
223.750.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
327.983.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sector 424.327.
6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So here we are with my teammate Evan Wood, and we are practicing at nighttime for the 24 hours of Le Mans.
7,
Hopefully Kev can make it in here too. I don't know, it might be a little too early for Kev.
Sector 530.250.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sector 630.452.
6, 5, 4, 5, 4,
Te queda combustible para una vuelta.
4, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sector 742.469.
6, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4,
Sector 130.891.
5, 6, 7,
Sector 222.687.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sector 327.672.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hey, what's up?
7,
Hey, what's up?
Sector 424.235.
6, 4, 3,
Are you on Discord by any chance?
2, 3,
Yeah, I am. We're on our Frito Sport
5,
1, so I can send you an invite.
6,
Let me finish this lap, I'll send you an invite.
Okay, great.
7,
Sector 530.577.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sector 629.702.
6, 5, 4,
That's a new fastest lap for Wood, 3:32.
5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sector 741.385.
V2.
Lap time
Sector 3 times okay.
327.129. New fast lap. Delta to leader 2.398. P2. Laps of fuel not available yet. On lap 2.
Yeah, it's pretty fast in Alessio. How you doing, buddy? Okay, I sent you the invite.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for joining
Good.
us.
Yeah, I mean, this is a complete disaster for me because I don't know this track. I mean, I raced it here only once during the day in Skippy, so driving in GTE is a bit different. There is no driving line, so I don't have any reference point.
Oh well, just have fun. It's practice for us, and you know.
I'm gonna be dead in turn 1.
Yeah, this is our first nighttime practice, so I'm kind of adjusting to the braking points too, but it should be fun.
Also, I've downloaded setup from Craig's setup shop, and it feels a bit twitchy. Like the front of the car is a bit not unstable. Like
Which car are you in?
loses the front. BMW.
4,
Okay.
5,
You want one, man? What car?
Yeah.
3,
Oh well, just have fun if anything, you know?
5,
We're just using it
of
for
course.
practice and there's a race attached.
6, 5, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5,
That Skippy race was a lot of fun here.
6,
Oh yeah.
7,
Yeah, we are almost ready with next season for ADL.
Oh, very nice.
We will stay with Skippy for Milanigo, and as for Tony Hayes Cup,
2,
most likely it's gonna be the GT4 series with Porsche and the new BMW.
6,
Yeah, that'll be cool. Are you gonna stick to the Porsche or are you gonna go to the BMW?
No, I hate this. I hate this car. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna go to BMW.
I can't stand the brakes.
328.375.
It feels heavy, and driving this car it feels really heavy. Well, if it wouldn't be for the BMW to be introduced in this build, we wanted to go back to the TCR, the Audi RS.
Yeah, the TCR feels really good.
Sector 424.375.
6, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
What kind of time did you run, Evan?
6,
Oh, so far I keep getting. I haven't got a good time in yet. Hop back over to manual too, because
Okay.
it seemed to
6,
having the boost on with the automatic seemed to be screwing up its brain, because then I did a few laps without hitting the boost and it was leaving like 80% of the allotment out
1,
on track, so
2,
that might be a no-no.
Oh, I see.
4,
Yeah, I've been trying to monitor it as I was using it, but I used it up too quickly.
6,
Didn't really gain much, made some mistakes.
7,
Sector 631.
Did you read today's F1 news about Williams F1 team?
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised. So Williams might be selling, huh?
5,
This is, I would say, the complete disaster to the Williams legacy.
Yeah, I feel bad for Claire. I don't know what else she could have done, but something, obviously. You should have seen it coming.
6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3,
Feel bad for her and her dad, you know?
Sector 743.0.
Yeah, it feels like I mean, some people say that she killed the team, the whole legacy that Frank built.
5, 3, 1,
I don't know whether I agree with that,
2,
but
3,
I think she did what she could, but at the same time, it's got to be hard to get sponsors. But then, I don't know.
4, 3,
I mean, what do you do if you only have one title sponsor? You kind of need it. I don't know what else she had on board.
Sector 131.7.
I would say there were some minor players.
5,
Not enough to do much, huh?
6,
Feel bad for them, though, you know? Kind of makes you wonder, like, did she really want that role, or do you just get thrust into it?
Sector 223.202.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4,
Kind of sad that Rocket just pulls out like that, though.
5,
P2.
6,
Sector 1 time's okay.
I don't think it's Rockets who pulled off. It's the Williams cancelled
wow.
the deal, and I think it's affected immediately. It's a bit like with the
6,
Rich Energy and Haas.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what all happened with that
4,
either.
5,
If you don't know what it's all about, it's always about money.
7,
Yeah.
Sector 424.202.
6, 4,
You have a day off today?
1,
Oh, I'm on furlough now, so I don't get paid on Fridays. We don't work Fridays.
4,
Have to start filing
Jesus,
unemployment.
That's
5,
it's really bad to hear.
6,
Yeah, it sucks, man. We'll see what happens. I guess our state is supposed to open June 1st for phase 1 of things. Whatever that's gonna be.
Sector 530.312.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, I've been having a couple late breaks into those tight right-handers, the 90s. Need to try to. They surprise me sometimes. Try not to lock up too.
Sector 630.483.
Yeah, I think what I noticed too, these few night sessions so far, getting the brakes and the tires into the good optimum temps off the bat is a little harder. So it might take like a few more laps, you know.
3, 4,
Yeah, and I also wonder cooling down on the long straights if it'll affect us on some corners. All of a sudden, possibly losing the rear or braking issues.
5, 3,
Yeah, there might be some times throughout the day where brake bias changes might need to be made.
2,
Okay.
4,
Just something to think about. I don't know.
734. Lap time 330.587. Delta to leader 5.857.
5, 3, 1,
Laps of fuel 9. On lap
2,
2.
3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4,
Sector 131.610.
5,
Tienes una penalización de
gotta cut
desaceleración
penalty.
por cortar camino.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
7,
Some tracks are so much different at nighttime. They just feel different.
25.781.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Sector 1 time is good.
7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hey, when's the next season start? Do you have a date yet?
Probably June 14th
5,
or June 21st.
1,
We still haven't decided yet, but
Okay.
one of those 2 days.
5,
Okay. I might miss the first round then because of the 24-hour LeMans here.
Okay.
But I'll try to make the other rounds, of course.
7,
Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sector 629.891.
6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sector 741.655. Lap time 331.891. Delta to leader 7.160.
5,
Yeah, I found a different setup which suits my skills a bit more.
3, 4, 5,
That's good.
4,
You got the TCR down. Which car are you in right now? It's an HPD?
GTE M8.
3,
Oh, yeah,
4, 5, 6, 7,
223.312.
6, 4, 2,
New fastest lap for Wood.
Es más difícil ahora en la noche, Indalecio.
5, 6,
Sector 1 is 4.2 off the pace.
7,
Sector 328.172.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hey, Evan, I have a feeling we're going to get tossed into a higher split just because of the car we're in.
4.233.
Yeah,
5,
yeah, I'm predicting that too.
2,
I don't see too many other people, like when we're in practices, taking LMP1s. Mostly HVDs and GTEs.
6,
Yeah, that one the other day I took the screenshots of had like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
6
You're
guys
right.
maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a strong possibility of that. I mean, obviously we're not going to be in that top split, but
3, 2,
Right.
we could be in a good solid
4,
2,500 to 3,000 strength of field one though.
2,
True.
3,
It'll be interesting.
4, 5, 6,
You don't feel like doing something this crazy, Wojtek?
7,
Guess again?
6, 5,
You don't want to try something like this?
No.
What were you saying, Evan?
I did my best
4,
attempt yet in that message to Hugo on the onboard lap. I figured maybe if I could get him to do that onboard lap for us, he might reconsider driving.
I know, right?
5,
Kind of sweet talking a little bit and stuff, you know?
1,
Yeah, you never know. Good idea.
2,
Doesn't hurt to try.
4,
Sector 742.889.
5,
I agree.
Lap time.
All right, guys, we have about 3 minutes left in practice. We go to qualifying.
Delta to leader 8.998.
5,
P2.
2,
Laps of
One.
wheel 7. On lap
2,
4.
3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4,
Sector 131.047.
5, 6, 6, 7,
Seems like it does take a couple more laps to get this thing warmed up in the nighttime, doesn't it?
Sector 222.
Unfortunately, I have to go because I have to take care of the kids. But if you're gonna drive something in 2, maybe 3 hours, I don't know if you have spare
3,
time,
4,
then I might.
Okay, yeah, stay in touch. I'll send you a message or you send me one, okay?
Okay.
Good luck, buddy.
Bye.
Nice talking to you.
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Sector 328.187.
6, 4, 2,
I think I'm adjusting a little better to the night than I expected, but still having, little mistakes here and there on braking and some of the tight corners, running a little wide.
Yeah.
6,
Yeah,
Thanks.
I noticed
Yeah.
too that like
7,
maybe sometimes like on a corner where you gotta wait in general, even on in the drive or in the day,
1,
that maybe there's an extra half tenth where you gotta wait, the tires and brakes off a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
6,
I'm glad we're doing practices, and I'm going to try to drive more and more because I really need to figure out what the car does and when it comes alive,
Yeah.
Sector 2 is
Yeah, it's
1.8 off the pace.
Very
5,
sensitive to things, kind of like a
1,
track that's temperature sensitive
3,
or line sensitive. The same
Yeah.
line sensitive, it's temperature sensitive with the braking, and then of course the hybrid.
2,
A lot of different variations. But yeah, definitely on those regular practice sessions for that iRacing Endurance series, it works just like any other regular practice session for a different series where those practice sessions will have different
5,
dynamic weather conditions to them.
Yeah, I jumped into a time.
4,
I jumped into a time trial for that series, and that was fun. And yeah, I wasn't running as fast as I expected, but I wonder if it was weather and the time. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll play a huge deal because that one I did was kind of sunset conditions,
1,
and it was like a pretty clean track, and then I hopped in another one, not to drive, but just to look at the info, and it was, moderately high usage.
Se acabó la práctica. Avancemos.
Delta to leader 4.843.
Yeah, because see, like right now, my best was a 327 here, and I wasn't driving very smoothly. And yesterday, all I could get was, yesterday when I tried the hybrid system, all I could get was 331.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck, guys.
Oh, by the way, hey, here's a quali setup. Let me share this with you. I think it's the exact same thing, but just on low fuel.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Share it here.
Te
Okay,
queda
I'll grab it,
combustible
thank
como
you.
para 5 vueltas. Tienes que detenerte a repostar más combustible.
Alright, man. Good luck.
I'll need it. Good luck to you too, buddy. Thanks for the setup.
Yeah, man.
2,
Yeah, I just said I need to stop for more fuel, but
3, 2,
Bandera verde, bandera verde.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sector 733.764.
6, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Te queda combustible para 2 vueltas. Tienes que detenerte a repostar más combustible.
4,
Sector 131.610.
5, 6, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Sure takes a while for it to charge up, huh?
Yeah, on this qualifying one it does.
Yeah, I'm noticing
7,
I'm only at 5-6% now. Kind of used it up.
Sector 328.
Yeah, I'm down to 20. I wonder if they changed up the
3,
hybrid stuff. Yeah, I'm glad we tested it here.
4,
Yeah, it's good that we get to see the differences and all that. I'm gonna take a look at telemetry stuff too after we do this session as well.
Did your guy mention before you even got going that you weren't going to have enough fuel? Because my guy did.
6, 5, 4, 2, 1.
Yeah, he told me I didn't have enough fuel. Told me I had 2 laps left, and then he said I had to refuel again. But
5,
kind of odd, huh?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see once we get past the Porsche curve to see if we even have another lap left in it.
Sector 530.218.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Te queda combustible para una vuelta. Tienes que detenerte a repostar más combustible.
6,
Oh yeah, I just got the 1 lap left of fuel. Notice.
Sector
Yeah.
629.312.
6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sector 741.671.
5,
Hold position. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap.
6,
P1. Laps of fuel 1.
5, 3,
Next lap.
1,
On lap 2.
Box this lap, please, Ed.
2, 3,
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to complete the second lap.
5,
Can we can come back in though and read,
3,
or does that work like that?
4,
I might already count the laps we've done. I don't
Oh,
know.
we got 4 laps.
1.468.
4 lap total, yeah, 4 laps for 20 minutes.
4, 5,
But I think it'll count the first 4 laps. So yeah, I guess we could just reset and do an outlap and another one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try that. See what happens.
Okay, I'll keep going to see when it runs out so we know what the qualifying does. I'll let you know when I run out of fuel.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. I didn't think about all that.
Oh, no worries. We're testing. It's good to test it like that.
6, 4, 3, 2,
I wonder too if iRacing spotter and crew chief doesn't really know how to work with the hybrid system, you know? So all of a sudden it consumes a lot of fuel and then it tells you, oh crap.
6,
That's true, yeah.
Sector 327.843.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4,
I wonder too if the qualifying session that this guy used this in was maybe during the day where the speeds weren't higher, so you couldn't burn as much fuel maybe too. Or maybe he was just
good
going
point.
for one. He could have just been going maybe for one killer hot lap, you know? 2.
2, 3,
Yeah, I wonder about that sometimes when they post those times.
6, 7,
Sector 530.437.
6, 5, 4, 3,
2
2,
litres remaining.
3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Definitely got speed though.
Yeah, on low fuel, yeah. Oh yeah, it does.
7,
Sector 629.617.
6, 5, 4, 3, 4,
1 litre remaining.
5, 6, 7, 6, 4, 3,
Oh, I crashed.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
In the
Desacelera.
chicanes,
Tienes
damn
una
it.
penalización por
Oh,
cortar
well, I
camino.
would have made it though.
Sector 743.265.
Oh, 0.1
P2.
laps of 0.2 gallons left of fuel, so I would have ran out after the start finish. So you can do 2 laps on qualifying on this. Damn, nice time. 324. Good job.
I'm gonna try to improve upon it here.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, I mean, it's an endurance race. I know there's a lot of straights and stuff like that, but even then, traffic will be, it'll definitely be playing a role. And I imagine if we're one of the little number of LMP1s, there's probably going to be a ton of GTEs,
Fastest lap for
and they'll
Wood,
be fighting
3,
and won't want to give it up.
21.5.
Yeah.
Damn, buddy, 321.5. Great job. Great job.
Yeah, I can get I'm trying to get to that 319 because that would be within 3 seconds of that website time, and you know I'd be proud of that to be within 3 seconds. Just for a lap, you know, obviously. I don't know though, man. I might. It just depends on how it goes, but I'm actually feeling more comfortable using manual than, because it takes it 5 or 6 laps for it to learn you, like every session. It's definitely deploying not only at different times but at different intervals. So
Yeah, and
but the good
I'm
thing
still
is
trying to
when
understand it, you know, because even on manual, I noticed there's some use of it.
yeah.
And did you see, like, if you're in the Porsche curves, obviously you're not using it through those corners. And then next to, you know, right before the chicanes, you have about 16 to 19% that it regenerates that you can use.
Yeah.
So I tried to use it. That's
I
what was my
definitely.
problem. I used it right before the chicane and I went off in the chicane.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll use it on that part where you kind of got to whoa up, and you got to be careful because you can get
Yeah.
the time cut penalty to give me a little boost through there.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
running
right
wide.
after- yeah. Like once I know it's gonna sit and I'm not gonna go wide, I'll give it a boost through there,
Yeah.
and then give it a boost right at the start finish line to get up the hill.
Well, it looks like it might be just you and me here. We'll see.
What does the blue signify? Is that GTE class?
No, I think that's LMP2 because Wotec was in
Okay.
GTE. So the blue's going to be LMP2 here. That can always change though
Okay.
come race day. Well, it looks like we still have 2 other guys connected, one HPD and one GTE.
Now there is maybe a better chance that we get and you know, I could be totally wrong about this because I've never done these here. You know, if we don't have very many of the LMP cars in
Yeah.
our split, or there's just not a lot of people doing it, that we might actually get more classes in our split potentially. Because it'd be kind of
Right.
weird if you're
Right.
just in a split with LMP1s and there's just
No.
like 7 guys out there. You know, I
No,
doubt
I
they'd
don't think
do
we
that.
will be. I think if anything, we'll get on the last split that has LMP1, LMP2, and GTE. And then the
Okay.
other splits will be full of LMP2 and GTE, and then all full of GTE, you know?
Yeah. Here's a question:
Yeah.
is there a way to look back at last year's results?
Maybe we can go to, maybe
That
we
like
can,
series?
yeah, we can probably look at that at series results and then look at the actual 24 Le Mans and see how the splits broke down and what cars were in them. We might be able
Yeah.
to on the website.
I know we definitely could if we know someone that ran it too, you know, because I know you can search, you know,
Yeah.
every race you've ever done, you know, for your personal profile.
Right. Yeah, we should be able to see that. I would think anyway. But yeah, still with this, what the manual and auto, I think it's good that we have it mapped. And then I don't know. I guess it depends on how the race is going. If we want to be using it, or if we want to save it towards. I mean, I guess you regenerate every stint, right? That you get in the car, maybe. Like if we have a
So,
driver swap, do you get in the car and it's regenerated quite a bit, or what do you think?
uh, this car regenerates the most under braking, and then and then there's a little bit on the straights. Uh,
Yeah.
so when you do the swap, I'm thinking I'm gonna say no to your answer. Like if we're just sitting still
Yeah.
there, now your lap allotment will reset because it always resets after you finish your
Yeah.
lap. So
But
that
you're
will
right.
definitely.
You're right
But the
because the
battery
system.
charge, I'm gonna I'm gonna lean towards glass half empty kind of thoughts and say probably no. But I
No,
don't
it
know.
makes sense. You're right because yeah, it regenerates under braking and on the straight at full throttle, huh? It harvests the energy.
That's what I would think. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
the one good thing is, say I'm like a manual and I'm doing a stint, and then you know you or Kev are hopping in, and you guys want to do automatic. You know, I can just flip it over to automatic before I hop out. You know, and I might even map
Hmm.
a button to be able to scroll down there to change between manual and automatic between the you know throughout the race when I'm doing my
Yeah.
stints as well. But I like you said, you know, the automatic is definitely the safest way to go.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah,
and
it might be with traffic and all that stuff, you know,
yeah,
but I'm also up for changing it, you know, like if we have the last couple of hours and we want to try to make up ground and the cars are pretty spread apart,
yeah,
it makes sense to use it, right?
yeah, yeah. That's kind of the situations I'm thinking of using it in. Is you know if you get hung out to dry and you got nobody, because you know if you get in a good pack of other LMP1 cars
Yeah,
and and you're just drafting each other a good 4 or 5 pack, then you know that's going to gain you speed too.
that's true.
But you know there you know there's a lot of different scenarios, and I know we can create the plan and nothing goes to plan. But you know there's like
Yeah,
those situations where it's like you know it's late and we want to try to make up time where you can use it. If you get hung out to dry, you can use it. But then there's also like a situation I thought about too, where let's say we do get in an ideal SOF split that we want to be competitive in. What if we're like the lead car, you know, and nobody
yeah,
wants to pass us, you know? Then maybe we would have to maybe and say there's like you know 3 of us, you know, and we
yeah,
broke away from a pack of other LMP1s or just a pack of a bunch of dirty air
yeah,
cars. You know, that might be a situation too where they know we're fastest. They want us to lead the pack, and but if we want to like all work together, if you will, in a sense, those 2 or 3 cars to just get the heck away from everybody and just settle it between ourselves.
Right.
Where that might play in, but I don't know. There's a
Yeah.
lot of variables.
Right. I guess we'll see, right? It's good to start thinking of the different options so we have a game plan. So let's say
Yeah.
that there's only a handful of LMP1s there. If let's say we qualify in the front, do we try to take off maybe, or do we just try to pace ourselves, and then once we get traffic and we get past traffic, do we then want to start deploying the shit out of the system and get away? You know, it's
I would think that
yeah,
if let's say we perfect world we qualify up there high pole or third or something,
yeah,
and if we get away off the bat, especially if we get away by ourselves and the 2 of them kind of tangle with each other and kind of we get through it, and
hmm,
everyone has to check up and gets 10 seconds back off the point. I would say if it's definitely me in the car in that stint, I'm gonna push to try to get some gap, But I
yeah,
think once we get into like lap traffic and stuff, and once things settle in, then I would definitely go back over to the map. But
okay,
this is all just spitballing. It's hard
yeah.
to
Oh yeah, without
it's
being
hard.
there and seeing what we're gonna be up against.
Yeah, yeah. But
What?
I think I'll definitely buy race weekend. You know,
Yeah,
if it's one of those deals where we're within 5 seconds of a group of cars and we wanna go for them, and there's an hour left,
oh yeah,
and
then we
so
use
on.
it, right?
And if it's my turn for the stint, I'm gonna go for it.
Right. I agree. I agree. That makes sense. Um, so yeah, I think that's a great idea, and we'll see how it plays out. Then again, another kind of thing that has me worried is what if we get into a split and we're the only LMP1 car? We have no competition.
See, I don't know how that's gonna work for iRating because they
Right.
might not even make it official. But I would think that,
Yeah.
man, I would think they would somehow work it out where that's not gonna happen because that would,
That'd be
I
horrible.
mean,
It'd be a waste
yeah,
of
doing
time.
24 hours and not, I mean, not to get anything. I'd almost rather lose some iRating just to know something happened.
I know. I agree
Uh,
with you.
I don't think they'd allow that to happen,
Let's
especially
let's hope
with.
not.
And I think there's only 2
Yeah. They'll stick us
race
in
sets.
somewhere. I think they'll stick us somewhere.
Ahí está la bandera. Se acabó.
All right, buddy. Good luck here.
Yeah, but don't forget to switch your setup back over
Oh yeah, to race.
to the race one.
Una vuelta más e iniciamos. Alíñate del lado
I'll
izquierdo.
definitely look for
Cerrada. La calle de boxes está cerrada.
Yeah.
those results because that'll give us a better
Yeah, you're right. That'll give us an idea of what's going on.
understanding.
Hey, good luck, guys. Thanks for joining. Have some fun here. Practice racing. I think the dude disconnected.
Also, on that setup, make sure if you're wanting to switch it to auto, you got time to hop out and pop it back to auto if you need to, if you don't got a button mapped.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm gonna test manual just to
Yeah.
keep getting used to it.
I'm gonna
'Cause
run
with
manual
auto,
also.
With auto, you don't got to do anything really. Just
Right.
kinda
You just drive.
just drive.
It's like driving the Williams.
But I definitely noticed on auto when I
is
used the
67
boost button,
Fahrenheit.
it was getting it all
P2, the air
confused.
temp is 65
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Not playing here,
And
so I
also
might
another thing we might want to look at is where are we using it the most?
Okay, Ed, are you ready?
Alright,
Watch
here
your
we go.
lights.
I'll definitely show you where I use it the most here.
Okay.
2,
And if Hugo's not able to do that onboard video, I'll definitely do it and show you where I'm using it and how I use it too when I get the wheels square. Not necessarily parallel straight with the track,
Sector
when I get the wheels
622.141.
and my wheel straight, after I've hit the apex. And then just give it the boost, no more, sometimes into 5th gear, but definitely 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and then let off of it. There's no point using it if you forgot after you go halfway down the straightaway. Like it'll
Yeah.
nullify a
Yeah.
little bit of the loss, but other than that, ooh,
Rebasa el 8,
What the
coche.
hell's he doing?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh well. We could always kick him if he becomes a problem.
He'll probably get a black flag here anyway, right?
That's what I would think. And then I'm not gonna clear it. Just remove them from the race. No need for
Not a
that
bad
shit.
idea.
Yep. You're not gonna follow the
Ahí viene
rules,
el
why
verde.
bother?
Mantente
I'll let you go
concentrado.
through and we'll go single file through the chicanes.
Okay.
Permite que el pace car pase.
1,
Don't get ahead of the pace car. Don't get ahead of the pace car. Be
Bandera
careful.
verde, bandera verde. El pace car salió. Es hora de hacer tu trabajo.
Ready?
Okay, go,
La
go, go,
calle de
go, go.
boxes ya está abierta.
2,
Sector 78.921.
5,
I guess that's another thing we'll have to watch out for at the beginning of the race.
4, 3, 2,
Sorry, we were getting notices not to pass the pace car.
3, 4, 5,
Hope your guys' car okay.
4, 3, 4,
The gap to Wood ahead.
No worries.
Increasing. It's now
5,
1.1.
Sector 133.0.
I crossed my own now.
5,
Oh man. There's a fast repair if you want to get back in.
7,
Hey, I'm staying to the left. I got a corner cut penalty, so
Okay.
I don't have that much damage, so no
Lado
worries.
izquierdo. Despejado a la izquierda.
Okay, cool.
Sector 223.6.
I don't know if I can do the full 1 hour though, but
4,
still gonna go for some practice. Anyway,
3,
so thanks for joining. Hosting, sorry.
6,
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, thanks for joining.
7,
The gap to
Yeah, this is
Wood
our first
behind
night
is now
practice, so
1.0 seconds.
appreciate having more cars here.
Sector 328.577.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4,
Sorry,
5,
cold tires kind of ran a little wide and deep.
6,
oh yeah, you're good.
7,
Sector 425.829.
6, 4, 3, 1,
Coche a la derecha.
Damn, that's what I gotta watch
Despejado a
out
la
for.
derecha.
2, 3,
It's a tricky car.
Yep.
So
I haven't been doing it except for now. I did it once in practice and now. It's like sometimes it feels like you're braking the same and then all of a sudden you get that weird lockup.
Yeah.
Sector
The gap to Wood ahead is
534.4.
now 2.7 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 3,
What do you got your? I know you said you got a little brake adjustment tool on your pedals.
2,
What do you got your
Yeah.
brakes set? Is it more spongy like a GT car setting or F1 car setting?
I did soften it up a little so I got a little more travel out of it, but that's something I'm having to adjust to as well, you know, because I've been driving the other way for a while.
6, 5,
Yeah, I would think that maybe having the spongier feel would. Does that make sense to you too? To help on lockup?
4,
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, it's definitely helped. In other cars it's helped me a lot.
3,
And it helped here too. I noticed that after I installed it, I wasn't locking up as much with this car into those corners. So it just happens now randomly every once in a while.
5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3,
Basically, I got it because the original knob that's down by the brake was just free spinning, so I couldn't adjust it. It was fully locked up.
6,
Delta to leader 346.82.
5,
Sometimes mine too will just like, I don't know, it has weird days
On
where
lap 202.
2, 3,
it just doesn't work right.
4,
You almost have to unplug and re-plug it back into the USB, huh?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2,
The gap to wood in front is now
I gotta slow down.
Sensación de desaceleración por cortar camino.
827.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
5,
One corner there, if you put your wheel off the curb and hit those other little line curves, then it gets me
Yeah.
every time.
I hit the green, the little green cones or whatever that were sticking up. Damn, this is taking forever to clear.
Sector 224.577.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4,
It's good though that we're, even though I'm making mistakes, it's good because I'm gonna be able to learn from these.
Yeah, man. This
6,
it's gonna take a lot. Yeah, if you ever wanna try to like perfect this car, I think it's gonna take more hours than any other car on the service, just my own personal opinion. It's a lot more technical than
4,
anything
Yeah.
I've ever driven.
Yeah, I agree with you. Even though it's Le Mans, it's the car still requires quite a bit of focus, and you got to get everything just right, the braking points, the distances.
Sector 424.937.
6, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
The gap to wood ahead is now 7.2 seconds.
That's too bad I made some silly mistakes with the car.
30.452.
6, 5, 4,
The one good thing though, if you do get to the point where you're practicing with it a lot
3,
and
1,
getting some good experience with it, there's a
3,
pretty good chance race series are going to be
5,
in cars like this in the future
6,
with these all-wheel drive
True.
battery systems. I know I'm not a
29.8.
huge fan of them,
5, 4,
but it's just
It's the
5,
part of
future.
it. Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1,
The leader has just done 3:27.5.
4,
Sector 741.250.
5,
Lap time 332.468. Delta to leader 4.953.
5, 3, 1,
Laps of fuel 9. On lap 3 of 18.
2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4,
Sector 131.343.
I think my mistakes at the beginning were because I was driving the car as if the tires were warm already,
6,
Yeah, I do that too, especially after
7,
doing a long practice session right beforehand.
Yeah, my brain doesn't figure it out until I'm sliding or doing something stupid.
Gap to wood in front is now
Damn,
8.7.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
6 Sector 327.656.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sector 424.281.
6, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
The gap to Wood ahead is now 8.5.
Sector 530.718.
6, 5, 4, 3,
Also, say you
3,
also if you say you brake too early into a corner,
1,
don't take your foot off the brake
2, 3,
Okay.
because you'll get better battery charge. So do that kind of
Oh, yeah.
kind of deal.
6,
That makes sense. You can keep charging it. Yeah. Good point. So just ease up a little on the brake, but don't fully lift.
Yeah, just don't ever take it completely off. You know, like say you, oh crap, I braked too early. You know, I can get back on the gas. Instead of getting back on the gas and then taking foot off brake and then get back on brake after gas, just kind of let it coast with brake.
Okay. Great advice. Thank you.
I noticed that with the battery charge helping. So then you'll have more boost to make up for that mistake somewhere else. As long as it's not at the end of the lap.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
like
that's
a game
smart.
of chess.
2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
It's like a game of chess with a allotment of battery
1.3
percentages.
seconds off the pace.
1.572.
5, 3, 1,
Laps of fueling. On lap 4 of 18.
2, 3,
That's so true. Once you have cars so technologically advanced.
5, 4, 3, 4,
Sector 131.327.
The first straightaway part,
5,
this is just for manual.
6,
After I'm on the straight there, I'm usually
Yeah.
anywhere from 23 to 29% on my deployment.
Okay.
Then I come down to this first low down chicane,
22.6.
and when I get back on, depending on how my lap's going,
3,
I put it anywhere from 39 to about 45% deployment.
The gap to Wood ahead is
Okay.
now 8.5 seconds.
6,
Okay, Ed, we'll need to pit for refueling 38 minutes into the race.
Sector 327.593.
6, 4, 3, 2,
Then on the next one, slow down and get back going straight. Anywhere from 58 to like 66 deployment. Those are your big three where you want to use it the most.
6,
Okay. Yeah, and it's probably where you can carry the most speed with it, huh?
577.
Yeah, because you got the longest straightaway.
4, 3, 1, 2, 3,
Keep messing up the braking down in that
5,
90 right-hander.
Yeah, that one's. I don't like
I
that
need,
corner.
yeah, I'll work on that at night. I do it fine in the day, but at night it's getting me. Just that one.
Sector 531.047.
5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sector 629.750.
6, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2,
New fastest lap for Wood, 3:25.3.
2, 3, 4,
Gap to Wood ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. That's your quickest lap.
28.889. Delta to leader 3.559.
5, 3, 1,
Laps of fuel 7. On lap 5 of 18.
3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4,
Sector 131.062.
5, 6, 7,
222.358.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sector 327.860.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Well, I'm at least happy that we're getting the practice in, and I'm feeling like my pace has improved little by little.
7,
Alright,
Good, man.
Ed, you're reeling Wood. The gap is
My brake's finally feeling like it's in a better
4,
operating zone, temperature-wise. I don't know what
Yeah.
lap we're at.
3,
Me too. We're on lap 5, and that 90 degree was not a problem for me this time.
Yeah. See, I
So-
think in the day, maybe just 2 to 3 laps to get it
7,
operating.
That's right.
Maybe an extra 2 for the darkness.
Makes sense.
Sector
We'll see what the temps are.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I forgot to check the temp earlier.
4, 3,
It's all good. We'll be able to see it afterwards. This lap too, I kind of had to go a little
4,
recharge battery mode for
5,
a lap
6,
because I got a little careless. With
Yeah.
The,
No worries.
Sector 629.577.
6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2,
now also, if your lap times are looking at their best right now, that's even more positive because we're on full fuel right now.
Sector 740.969.
True.
5,
As
That
you
is
burn
true.
that off and have a more optimum tire temp,
Fast lap.
it's going to improve on its own.
0.837.
1,
P2. Laps of fuel 6.
2,
Dude, honestly, I feel like I finally have the grip in the tires now. That last lap
Yeah.
and this one.
5, 4, 3,
So yeah, by like lap 5, the car feels like it's right where it needs to be for me.
4,
I ran a 326.
Sector 131.406.
There you go.
5,
And you're using manual, right?
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah,
manually
dude.
deploying it.
Gap to Wood ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
Sector 222.860.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sector 327.875.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did it sound to you like we were gonna have to stop for fuel?
Sector 420.
Oh, we did last race, right?
6, 5,
Is it hour long?
1,
Like
Oh yeah,
last one?
yeah, we will. We're gonna have to stop. Yeah, it's just like the last one.
3,
You've used half your fuel.
Oh yeah, I've used half my fuel now.
5,
Yeah, so in 20 minutes I used half my fuel.
7,
Yeah, that's
Using
another
manual.
thing. Yeah, manual's probably most likely going to burn more fuel up too, so that's the only, that's the another con
5,
side about it.
4,
Because, you know, our race might be turned into like a fuel mileage thing too, you know, where
True.
automatic is the way to go.
4, 3, 2, 1, 2,
We'll have to
Yeah, my
decide
guess-
when we. I guess we can run without boosting it all the time for quite a while, and then, you know, like you said, there's going to be probably a window or a stint where we're going to decide we need to fully deploy quite a
Wood
bit.
in front is now 11 seconds.
My guy just came on through the Porsche curve, said I got 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, mine did it just a couple turns before that.
4,
Obviously, I've been using the button a lot more.
3, 4,
But you're doing a good job of managing it.
6,
Yeah, this car, man, like,
5,
you know, there's talented drivers out there, but this car, I think,
1,
you can necessarily not be maybe the best at driving all-wheel drive or whatever, but if you just
Yeah.
get in a metronome rhythm with this boost and, you know, looking at the battery and everything, you can make up for those
3,
skill sets, you know,
5.
um,
Lap 7
which I think is what's going to
Yeah.
help so much me,
4,
because I'm not naturally
5,
great at road racing, but I think this is going to help me out.
3,
And I used to do this a lot in the F1 game too, so
Yeah.
it was a little bit different, but
1.68.
same.
Yeah, with the
premise.
systems, right?
Yeah.
5,
No, I understand totally what you're saying. If you go and do the GTP and GTO and
7,
work with that older classic all-wheel drive system, you know, it's a different monster totally. I know you don't have to worry about systems and deployment, but still just the driving of it.
Yeah, like that, you know, those guys are better than me. Let's say, for example, by 3 seconds a lap, but maybe with this, I can kind of get back to them, because maybe some of them might not be good at, because, you know, I'm constantly clicking buttons here.
The gap to Wood ahead is now 13 seconds.
Yeah.
But that's one kind of issue, though, you know, during a race is you can get distracted. So,
3,
like I said, if I do use the manual, it's not going to be all the time, because it starts to wear you out too, especially
Yeah.
when you flip it back between relative and everything.
6,
Exactly, and that's the thing. If we're in a big, heavy traffic, we probably won't be deploying it that much. I understand trying to get around somebody, but when you have several cars, it'll be tricky.
Yeah.
6, 4,
Heck, even the empty box guy video, he said don't use that boost for
4,
as a push to pass method.
Okay,
Try to
good,
stay
good.
away from that, he said, unless, you know, it's
6,
Yeah,
going for or whatever type of deal at the end.
I think that's where you see a lot of people get in trouble with it. They use it as a push to pass, and then you're at the end of the braking point, and you miss a corner, and you undid all you tried to do.
This thing's like,
4,
it's like toe in on the rear.
2,
It's all about giving you a boost out of the corners, and that's
4,
it. That's
3,
all it's designed to do.
1,
And if you maximize that, you're going to be really good.
4,
But it
Yeah.
also dares you to use it in other ways, and that's where it's going to catch everyone out, like you said.
steady,
True.
Because there's no reason to use it when you get it up into 6th, 7th gear. Like it has no benefit on the delta bar.
4,
Okay, good to know. Seemed to me like it really is good for 4th and 5th gear.
Yeah, it's those first couple. And the
Okay.
more straight your car is,
6,
the better coming out of the corner.
5,
Like if you're still turning the car when you hit the boost button,
2,
it's not going to work as well because you're not getting all 4 wheels
3,
Right.
traction.
Gap 2, wood.
Yeah, you're just harming yourself or possibility of crash or
Lap
pushing
time
off the track.
328.940. Delta to leader 3.618.
5, 3, 1,
Laps of fuel 4. On lap 8 of 18.
3, 4, 5, 4, 3,
And if you time it just right when you get your wheels straight and got the grip too, it's almost like
Sector
your tires go into like a railing system, and it just
Yeah.
like guides you, you know. It just guides you to
Yeah, it doesn't
fastness.
feel as loose. That's so true.
steady,
Sector 222.687.
6, 4, 3, 2, 1,
I went off at the chicane and bumped the nose. Damn it. Locked up all of a sudden. Came in too hot.
2, 3,
I'll see what they say once we have to come in for fuel.
5, 6, steady,
Sector 339.547.
6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Sector 425.031.
6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Feels quite a bit slower now that I did the aero damage to the front end. It wasn't that hard of an impact either.
Like
6,
30 optional maybe, or
Just getting up to speed, I guess. It's a little slower, maybe.
Sector 531.500.
5, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'll tell you here in a sec.
3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Maybe like 15 mile per hour slower.
Sector 630.218.
I'm noticing too my lap times are slower than doing automatic as a whole. Plus, I don't got the delta bar to
Yeah.
look at. That delta bar is it's really nice to have.
4,
Fastest lap
I
for
agree.
Wood.
I usually have it in
3:24.9
practice and qualifying, but I
seconds.
forget about the race.
Is there a way to bring it up for races?
5,
I think you can decide to, yeah.
Penalización por cortar camino.
You need to
4,
give back the time gained.
3, 2,
Desacelera.
One.
Tienes una penalización por cortar camino.
Now I gotta slow down.
2, 3, 5,
Sector 746.344.
5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4,
Sector 132.375.
5, 6,
Okay, Ed, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I have 3 laps of fuel, but I might come in and see what. I'm not gonna take the fast repair. I want to see what this damage, what we're expecting, you know.
6,
Okay.
4,
I'm at 2.8 right now,
3, 4,
and I'm
Okay.
coming up to that dumb turn we don't like, where you gotta get down to first or second gear.
Yeah.
6,
Oh, I see. You're already catching up to the LMP2.
The first dumb turn. I'll call that dumb turn.
That's the one that was getting me quite a bit.
Sector 3.
So I'm gonna have to be cautious those first couple of laps, or a few laps.
6,
And I roll the car over the curb through there. Like it
That's half
doesn't give you a
distance.
slow down
Think
or
about
anything, and it
9
seems
minutes of fuel remaining.
to settle the car down to be able to
Okay.
point it in there. Yeah, I was afraid of these curves at first too, but definitely
Not too bad, huh?
definitely put the car over them at different times just to feel it out, and you'd be like, okay, this ain't too bad.
2, 1,
In fact, on that onboard video from the Pure Driving site, that guy's using the curbs a lot, especially in the
Tienes combustible como
after
para
the
2
long
vueltas.
straights to get the car to rotate.
Oh, I see. I guess the ones we really have to just watch out for are the chicanes. Those curves.
Yeah.
7,
Sector 531.141.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Sector 630.483.
6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's your speed? Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Okay, Ed, we'll fuel you to the end of the race.
1,200. 1,100. 1,000. 900. 800. 700. 600.
Box in
500.
5, 4,
400.
3,
300.
2.
200.
Box
100.
now.
0.
Oh, optional repairs were only about 25 seconds.
35?
25, I think.
25? Okay.
Listo, dale.
2,
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2,
I didn't take tires either. I want to see what the car feels like. But it is nighttime, so.
5,
We didn't take tires last time, did we?
4,
No, I don't think we did, but it was during day, so
Car felt okay even then, didn't it?
4,
In the day one?
I think I remember it being pretty okay.
5,
So we may be able to double stint day and night,
6,
possible.
Possibly, yeah. Let me get my tires off here and I'll
7,
test as well.
Okay.
'Cause I gotta get the pit ready here.
Sector 223.358.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
327.875.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4,
El líder está entrando a boxes.
5,
Yeah, I got a 40-second speeding penalty.
Oh no.
Well, that's okay though. I wanted to know what the time was going to
Yeah,
be.
good idea. It's good to know.
6, 4,
But I definitely got on pit road
One.
entry way better than last time.
2,
Yeah, I got a small wiggle, but I didn't spin like when we did it daytime.
5,
Luckily, I was able to catch it and remember to slow down enough.
6,
Such a tricky one.
Yeah, I thought it
I
was
gotta go now, so
great.
7,
still have a lot of fun, and thank you for the host.
Sector
Okay, Stu. Take care, man. Thanks for joining us.
6,
We'll probably be hosting more, so feel free to join when you see them.
3, 2,
Alright. Alright, thank you. See ya.
Okay,
See you, man.
good day.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So like, yeah, I'm in the pit here and the battery charge ain't doing anything. So
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you remember to look at that. I forgot.
Sector
Yeah.
630.360.
I would imagine when
Five.
this locked up, probably.
4, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sector 741.562. Lap time 427.253. Delta to leader 102.354.
5, 3,
2.
1,
Laps of fuel 7.
2,
On lap 11 of 17.
3, 4, 5,
I think it's just 6 laps to go.
4, 3,
Okay.
2, 3,
Oops.
4,
Sector
Have to be
131.922.
careful with that one. I don't know if it's the tires they're starting to tell me something or what. Or I just blew it like an idiot.
6, 7,
Sector 223.047.
6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
327.608.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You're reeling? Wood.
So yeah, I'm definitely better at lap times on auto
4,
under heavy fuel load.
1,
You're
So
what?
I'm definitely better on lap time averages on automatic, not using boost, under heavy fuel loads.
6,
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm
Interesting.
definitely going to be using auto unless these, track conditions are just
Sector 5.
not right, but I don't see how it,
5,
it's nighttime,
3,
The only thing about cool temps is if the track has no usage, it can actually kind of go against
3,
you because there's just no heat in the track. Is
True.
my general understanding of how that works.
Right, so then there's no rubber buildup as quickly either.
Yeah,
6,
just like if you got
7,
a hot day.
952.
6, 5,
I don't know if it works the same way there too. I thought that maybe if it's a hot day but there's no track usage, then
5,
you can get good lap times
4,
compared to a hot track
Possibly.
that's covered in. But I don't know how that works.
3,
I guess there must be a fall-off point, you know what I mean? Where too hot is too hot,
5,
Yeah,
and it just destroys the tires.
6, 5, 3,
That's 20 minutes to go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Sector 743.250.
Sectors 1 and 3 are 1.5 off the pace. We need to find a tent in Sector 2.
Delta to leader 5.248.
5, 3, 1,
Laps of fuel 6. On lap 12 of 17.
3, 4,
so I'm gonna set it in stone for our next practice session.
4,
No matter, I don't know how many laps we go on fuel, but the first half for next time,
Sector
I'm going to go the first half on automatic
5,
Okay.
and then switch it to manual and have a button map to switch it to manual and then start using the boost and see what my lap averages look like.
7,
I think,
Because when I'm on
Yeah.
low fuel, like on that qualifying setup,
yeah.
I can really work the boost button really well to get
Sector
lap time.
3.031.
6, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah, and that makes sense for qualifying.
3,
But yeah, since it's an enduro, maybe, like you're saying, if we find out in our next session that automatic is working well for a race, maybe that's what we'll run, and then decide what stints we deploy automatic, or manual, I mean.
7,
Yeah,
Sector 320.
because it gets wearing on my
6, 4,
hands and
3,
stuff,
2,
constantly clicking around.
Yeah.
Looking at,
My thumb's starting to hurt.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Sector 424.625.
6, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3,
yeah, my fastest lap so far is only a 24,
5,
and I was doing 23s pretty easily on auto on
7,
fuel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, it might not be something we even want to worry about using manual if that's the case.
Definitely not for majority of stints, I don't
5,
think,
4,
unless I'm just sucking the day. But I'm always using it in practice too, and I got the Delta bar, so that might be a
1,
culprit too.
2,
I see.
3, 4,
Interesting. I wonder if we can see what the conditions were,
5,
if they've changed much
Yeah,
from
we'll
the
see.
practice to now too.
6,
Yeah, that's another thing. We didn't have as many cars
7,
compared to like the practice I was in. That practice I was in, it had, probably 30 people all together with all the different classes.
That's good. So that's a good representation then.
Yeah, so that might
Of
be
what you'll
why I'm
see.
not. Yeah, that might be why I'm not getting the speed. We just haven't had all the cars on the track. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
probably
were you able to
on-
draft
Wood,
some too?
3, 24.2.
Yeah. Well, no, I was all by myself. But yeah, with our draft too, that's gonna help on the lap time. I finally just ran a low 24. So
You did.
maybe the track can
324.2.
4,
Sector 7.
Yep, you got a 324.2 just now.
Your lap time was 3:28.6.
Delta to leader 4.395.
5, 3, 1.
Laps of fuel 6.
What's your fastness so far? The 26 one?
Yeah, 326.1.
You did that on manual, so I think if you, when you go back to automatic and you don't got to worry about anything, you just focus on the driving, you're probably going to improve, you know?
And that's the thing, I think I am making mistakes.
Sector 131.5.
Because I'm thinking about the manual, looking at it, and
5,
But
just
this
not
also
focused
kind
enough.
of on getting better, looking through your black box menus too, you know,
Right.
while driving.
Yeah, it's good training. It's always good if you can improve all of that, you know, be able to drive in, look at other things.
Sector 222.858.
6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Plus, we're talking to each other, you know, that's gonna
7,
Yeah, that's
naturally
true.
bust down. But you know, it's testing, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
15 minutes
And it's
left.
good
That's
to
15
also get used to that as well.
Stay on it.
Exactly, yeah, especially when
4,
we're trying to figure out strategies during mid-race.
Desacelera,
There's
tienes
so
una
much stuff to
penalización
think
por
about.
cortar camino.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Yeah, this is all good. Because we definitely need to focus, be able to focus while we have talking going on and looking at different things that we wouldn't normally have to look at in the other cars.
6, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
But yeah, I can definitely understand why people don't drive it. I mean, you gotta have to be a multitasker. Pretty good at multitasking.
6, 5,
Totally.
4, 3, 2,
At least to extract everything from the car and drive it in a realistic way.
4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sector 630.141.
6, 5, 4,
That's a new
Okay, the
fastest lap
track's
for
coming
Wood,
in, 'cause I finally ran at
3:23.8.
4,
Yeah, I was gonna say the Porsche curves felt like they had more grip now.
5,
Yeah.
Good job, man.
6,
So maybe if we got cars on track instead of,
2,
you know,
1,
maybe 15, 20 minutes less, possibly 30 if we got a huge field.
Yeah, I think so. More cars running on the track definitely keep it heated longer.
330.665.
6,
That might also make the brake operating temperatures to begin with come into play earlier too. I didn't think about
Oh,
that
yeah.
either.
14 of 17.
Yeah, that's
Too
true.
much shit to
4,
I know, right? There's so much going on here.
4, 3,
I can see why some people want to stay away from the higher technology cars.
Sector 131.6.
But I'm liking it. I like this new challenge.
5,
It's definitely fun.
6,
Yeah, and that's one thing I remember people would ask, like, why are you guys switching cars every event you run? Well, because I want to experience different things. It's not always just about winning, you know? I mean, winning is nice, but I like to experience different cars, different tracks.
6,
It's
4,
something to add to your repertoire too, you know?
True, exactly.
You'll get in heavy cars, you learn how to roll corners better. Get in these
Yeah.
open wheel cars, you learn how to corner faster, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Te queda combustible como para 5 vueltas.
Sector 320.
And I'm never gonna get a chance to race all these cars in real life, so why not? Why not get the opportunity now?
Exactly. That's what I love about sim racing, you know.
4,
I used to go to the track, you know, like I told you before, and
5,
I never got to learn as much as I have this way.
6,
Because you're
Yeah.
confined by your budget and location, and that's about it.
Yeah, man.
24.20.
Man, heck, a couple sets of tires and
4,
a track day fee, and you're back up new furnace, right?
3,
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
4,
For a 2-day weekend, I've spent probably over $1,000 at the track.
6,
Yeah.
You know, set of tires, brake pads, getting there, a place to stay, fuel up the car twice or more.
Sector 5.
Then you gotta make sure not to wreck it.
5,
Compared down here.
4,
I mean, I definitely, you know, if I had the money, I'd go do it in a heartbeat.
3,
Yeah,
But yeah, I know what you mean.
3, 1.
it's not bad. Or try to, you know, I think you should experience it at least once in your life. But yeah, it's definitely something that is hard to try to do for a whole year. You know what I mean? To make
Yeah.
several track days is tough. But it's fun to experience every once in a while.
Sector 630.264.
Go ahead.
Well done, Ed. You're looking really
Well, I was
good.
just
Come on,
saying that
keep
it's
your
nice
focus.
to
10
experience
minutes
every
to
once
go.
in a
That's
while.
10 minutes left.
But
Yeah.
also, you know, like you could also do a driving school, and that's a great experience as well.
That's what I was thinking about, you know, saving up,
4,
going on a vacation somewhere already for something, you know, and then hitting up a driving school.
Yeah, dude.
5,
Here in Portland, we have a Spec Racer Ford driving school.
6,
I
2,
used to be stationed in Alaska, so
Oh, nice.
I kind of know that area anyway, you know, or Alaska's got that similar kind of
4,
feel,
Yeah.
especially in summer. So I'd like to go out there to that dirt fish, you know, and then catch some races
2,
out there,
Laps of fuel.
Yeah, dude.
like that Portland, you know.
17.
Well, if you come out this way, let me know. It'd be nice to have you.
And on the way out, if they ever go back to like Pikes Peak, because I've been through Tonga.
That would be
Lots of
awesome.
people.
Sector 131.6.
I think you got a good plan there.
5,
And you can do it because, you know, you don't got family to worry about. You could just come out this way and hit up Dirtfish, come down this way to PIR. We can have a nice weekend out there, go to the racetrack, and then, yeah, you can go to Pikes Peak on the way back.
Yeah, dude, I wish I would have met you a few years sooner, because I would have definitely tag teamed the Indy with you and Mike.
2,
Yeah, that would have been so awesome. But, you know,
3,
you never know. We might be able to do it again. I know he goes every year. I've only been once. I went last year with him, you know. So we'll have to meet up there
he
again.
goes-
Yeah, he goes every year.
Yeah, I might be able to catch him sometime too, because that's
I think you
my-
should, Evan. I think you should.
That's my closest, you know, popular track to him. So,
6,
but I'd definitely like to come out there. I like the
Yeah.
atmosphere out there. It's more my style.
3,
Yeah, Evan, you can come out this way, dude.
They actually are thinkers. Use their brains.
I hear ya. Yep, for the most part, anyway.
7,
And the nice thing is Portland is right in the city, you know.
Yeah.
4, 2, 1,
It's too damn hot here over the summer, and
3,
all I got to do is deal with coal miners and
5,
Oh, wow.
assholes
Yeah, I think that would drive me nuts.
out there, you know. But there's abundance more of them here for sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
And, oh my God, these damn, you know, dirt tracks and stuff. You know, they're fun, but that's all I got to
4,
go
Yeah.
watch, and they get old.
2,
So
Well, you know what's funny is I've got a dirt track, dirt oval about 6 miles from here, and I've never been.
2, 1,
I've never been. Just don't feel very welcome there.
5,
You know.
yeah,
But
Yeah, I know.
even then, it doesn't attract me that much. I get it; it can be fun, but I'd rather go to Portland, you know, Portland
Yeah.
International Raceway, or go to California.
6,
if I'm gonna be on dirt, I'd rather just go do a rally.
I agree. And we have Oregon Trail Rally here.
That's one idea that I'd like to,
5,
because I didn't know.
4,
Like I told you, I'm still new to rally scene.
Yeah.
And I didn't know we actually had like American rally leagues like the ARA
Oh, yeah.
Association.
Used to be a lot
So-
bigger before.
6,
And I didn't know that they actually held a WRC round at the Olympus rally back in the day either. I just
Oh, yeah.
figured that out recently. So
2,
I
John
do know
Buffum
if
used to
WRC
run it.
Ever,
4,
yeah, if they ever come back to, well, I've heard they might go to Canada in the near future. If they do that, I'd definitely go up to Canada because I heard it's nice to travel destination too.
3, 1.
Laps
Yeah,
of
that would be
fuel
really neat to go see.
on lap 16 of 17.
I'd like to make a trip like that.
4,
I really want to see some bigger racing series, you know?
5, 4,
What's the is Indy your biggest one? I mean, that's probably the most prestigious race on,
Yeah.
in the year, America, right?
131.6.
Yeah, the biggest races I've ever been to, I went to the G.I. Joe's Grand Prix, which was IndyCar at Portland, and I've been to the Indy 500. Aside from that, I went to, back when it was Speed Vision, World Challenge
5 minutes to
at
go. Looking to the front
Sonoma.
podium.
And that was when my friends had a car that was running in World Challenge. But back then, World
Oh,
Challenge
man.
was affordable.
23.389.
6, 4, 3, 2,
Those were the days when you could actually get away with building a $12,000 to $20,000 touring car and be competitive.
5,
Wow.
So that's probably back in like 98 to the year 2000, something like that.
Yeah.
7,
Yeah, that seems kind of low, doesn't it?
28.110.
It was the lowest you could get.
4,
Yeah.
3,
I think I've heard of like competitive go-karts going for those types of prices.
3,
Oh yeah, it's insane.
5,
I knew we had to change once I started. I could barely make it through the track days, and I could barely afford tires. And then also my daughter with her car. You start seeing all the haulers coming in with cars, and the grandpas are doing data logging, you know?
6,
Yeah.
4, 3, 1.
The parents are driving a huge truck, pulling a big trailer, and it's just for kids' cars.
5,
And here we are in our CRV with a little Harbor Freight cart, or a
6,
tow, you know, little trailer with our no cover on it, and just a cart sitting in the back with fuel. No extra set of tires.
Sector 5.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, you know. It's the commitment though that I appreciate, the determination.
Oh
even
yeah, we had fun.
smaller teams, you know, 'cause it's a full family effort, you know.
Yeah, and it
That
was
makes-
fun.
4,
That's what matters, you know. That's why I always tell you guys, enjoy motorsport. You know, it does, you don't.
New fastest
It's
lap
not always
for
about
Wood,
results. It's about enjoying the. It's for the love of the sport.
Sector 630.187.
6, 5,
Like I said, you know, results are nice, but if you're not enjoying it and you feel pressure, you're not going to enjoy what you're doing.
No, not at all.
4,
So, you know, we used to go to racetracks and watch and participate in some things, and solo rallycross also for a couple of years,
5,
and then also RC car races too.
6, 5, 3,
By the way, my guy just came on
Bandera
and said
blanca,
5
falta una
laps of
vuelta.
fuel left,
2,
but I'm on the white flag lap here.
How many? 2 or 5?
5.
4,
Okay,
Sector 742.657.
5,
very cool.
Last lap, looking good for a podium.
Delta to leader 7.328.
5, 3, 2,
Laps of fuel 2.
So where do you mostly watch your like your racing? You watch it off YouTube, or do you have DVDs?
Yeah, like I got
And
for
WRC
my-
Live, right?
Yeah, I use WRC All Live or whatever that subscription is for that. And then I have like my base. I don't have satellite anymore. I got rid of it because it's too expensive. But I can't get cable out here in the country, so I got that YouTube TV.
Oh, okay.
It's
How's
like
that?
$50. It's not bad, man. Like it's $50 a month. There's no
22.5.
there's no contract, you know, so you can cancel it from month to month if you wanted to. It's got DVR, which I didn't even have when I had satellite.
Oh, wow.
Which is amazing. Yeah, and it's got different profiles. Like, I can have up to, like, you know, especially for you and having family, you can have like up to 3 or 4, I think, different
Wow, that's pretty
profiles.
neat.
So, like, I got my parents on it, and they live, probably 10 miles down the road from me. Yeah, I use that for, and it's got all the, you know, the regular sports channels. Like, I think NBCSN does, you know, IndyCar and some IMSA races and stuff. And even when I don't catch them live, you know, they can store on the DVR library where I can watch them later. So I do that, or just, you know, find an old recording like, you know, everybody in the group does on YouTube, you know, for the live feeds.
I didn't know that YouTube TV, you could also watch NBC and stuff like that. So you can watch the IMSA stuff and everything. F1 probably.
Yeah. It's got all the, and actually they just came out with a kind of like a WRC all live kind of subscription NBC did that covers IndyCar, all the IMSA, of course it covers the NASCAR stuff when they're on, because NBCSN does NASCAR the second part of the year.
Okay.
But then there's also another channel.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
Called MAV TV, I think.
Oh yeah, that's a Canadian channel.
Yeah, it has all kinds of stuff. Like it
probably has off-road racing, right? Has the off-road racing, the trucks?
Yeah, it does the Pro 4 truck stuff, Lucas Oil. It does a lot of, like, you know, Tony Stewart kind of sprint car races, but then it does a lot of like foreign stuff too, like V8 Supercar and.
Oh, nice! I didn't know that.
Yeah. But it's at weird times, you know, so that's one good thing about having that DVR. If I know the schedule ahead of time, I can just DVR it. I don't know I'd have to look up how much DVR space there is. I usually watch something and then I'll just, you know, it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it does the job, you know.
Yeah, because we don't have cable either, so I might have to look into that.
Yeah, YouTube TV is good. They all have their own little pros and cons. Like, you know, there's Sling. There's I'd say for like sports, if you're wanting sports in general.
I only care about one.
Just okay.
Just motorsports.
See, I like all sports, but
okay.
Yeah, definitely motorsports is the main one. But yeah, even so, just for motorsports though, like. You might even look into that, like I said, that, let me check that real quick, actually. Let me do a Google of that. I think it's an NBC SN app or subscription.
Yeah, because I've tried to watch it before, and I think I only got a trial for that. But that's awesome, dude. I didn't realize YouTube TV was that cool.
Well, the best part about it for me is, like, when I had satellite, it was weird where, like, the satellite signal was determined by what was going up, like, in that highest part of the atmosphere. So if it was real rainy and cloudy up there, then you couldn't get any service. Like, it could be downpouring down here, but if it's clear up there, like if the clouds that are raining are in the lower part of the atmosphere, then you're good. But if it's like one of those supercells that, you know, stretches between different spheres, then your signal wasn't good. But this runs off of, I use my phone too, my smartphone, and I just screen mirror to my TV. Because if I use my data plan on my phone, I got unlimited data.
I see.
If I was using like an Amazon stick or something like that, then I'd only get a few hours of viewing anything, and then I'd run out of data. So.
Oh, that sucks.
But yeah, with using my phone, I don't have any problems.
Isn't that crazy? That's cool though that you can use it like that. You can use the phone that way. So
The
basically,
only
it's
thing
totally
is, like,
separate,
I
huh?
recommend if like anyone, or if you recommend that to anyone where you're at, you kind of have to have a pretty good. Like, I got the S10 Samsung
Yeah,
5G something. You know, it's one of the newer ones.
yeah.
If you have one of the older phones, it's probably not going to be as
Not
great
too
as far
well.
as speed on loading the app. But yeah, as far as weather goes, I don't have trouble with the YouTube TV, and you can pause it, you know, and
Yeah,
rewind if something, and that's all nice.
yeah. We might have to look into that. That'd be nice.
Let me see. Unveils. Let's see. That's not it. I don't think. NBC Sports Gold. Maybe that's the name of it.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look into that. But the YouTube TV definitely interests me. I had seen it. I had seen it before, but I wasn't sure exactly what all the details were on it. You know. Yeah. But thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, for sure. It's got IndyCar and IMSA. It's got motocross. I don't know if you're into motocross.
I
Uh,
used to keep up with it, but nowadays I don't really even know the writers anymore.
right. So yeah, it's got IndyCar and IMSA for sure.
Cool.
Uh, but you know, with that, you could probably just as easily find that on YouTube for free. I don't know how much the subscription
Some
costs,
stuff,
but
yeah. Some stuff it sucks having to wait like months until they actually upload the race, and they're like, okay, everybody's watched it, you know?
yeah, I'd like to get one of them. Create a VPN or whatever, and
Yeah,
then go get broadcasts from out of country, like Sky Sports.
yeah, that
Sky
is nice.
Sports, but then you're paying for that VPN connection, you know,
Right,
which is
right.
they're not too bad, but yeah, I think it's like 15-20 a month. Uh,
Yeah, that might actually work out fairly well for you, but I don't know, there might be other things that are free where you can get around
yeah,
that whole
2 litres remaining.
location block thing.
yeah, yeah. I'm not smart enough to figure all that out.
Oh, that's about where I stopped. I'm like, oh, okay.
Anyone got a free stream?
I know exactly. That's why you see me post sometimes. Oh man. Well, this was
Yeah, man.
fun. This was a good
Yeah,
session.
I'm sweaty and got
Me
a good
too.
workout.
Yeah, me too. Well, you were flying. You did a good job getting in the 23s. I'm happy though with my 26.
Like I said, I think the track was picking up there at the end, but we also didn't have as many
Yeah,
car, or I didn't as many cars to pair that lap time I did the other day with. So I think that was a contributing factor. But
right,
you know,
right.
did you happen to stream that?
Yeah, yeah, I streamed it.
Okay, I'll go back and watch this and see if
Okay.
there's any things I can learn and talk about and stuff.
Yeah,
So
I'll set it to most exciting, so I'll probably focus on you there. Well, yeah, dude, I'm
okay,
glad we got in here and got to test some things
yeah,
out.
dude.
Definitely next test we do, we've done noon and we did night. So maybe we'll do afternoon or morning and test next
Okay.
and see. I might run on automatic and see if I can even get close to these times. But yeah, definitely want to compare temperatures.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. I'm definitely going to go
Hmm.
back to automatic because that was a
Yeah,
workout.
yeah, and I think that it's it's cool to use it and all, but we'll have to see. Like once we have traffic around us, I don't know how feasible it'll be. And like I agree with you. I think if we run automatic most of the time, we'll be fine. If we find ourselves
Yeah.
coming out of the pits and there's nobody around us for half a track, then yeah, we could switch it to manual and go from there, you know?
Yep.
All right,
Sounds
Evan.
good, man.
All right, Evan. Take care. Have a good day today. But I'll be on Messenger and whatnot, okay?
Okay, man.
All
You
right,
too,
thanks for
man. Take
joining.
care.
Thanks.
Yep. See ya.
Yep.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. The pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Alright, Ed, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Okay, Ed. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. Checkered flags out, P2. That's the end of the session, P2. What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 1510 feet. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Disconnected.